Hello there, and welcome to another episode of our Immortals of Aveum Let's Play. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I am so happy you could join me. So in this episode, we're going to be continuing to make our way through the Shrouded Realm, most likely learning a bit more of the history of Aveum and the Shrouded Realm, learning more about the Pentasod, and I'm quite curious to see what's going to happen. So, let's get into it. Golden chest. A lot of Arcanum. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get the lore.
The Allori, the Pentasod made them to be a safety valve. They were never stealing our magic, they were trying to filter it. The corruption magic creates in Aveum. The Allori would have prevented it by sending it back here. There would have never been a wound. Didn't even give them a chance. All we saw was that they drained magic, so we killed as many of them as we could as soon as we met them and drove the rest away.
That's really messed up.
Sandrak, I've got to stop him. We can put all this back together.
Pentasod's Plateau. It's just nice and...
Jack! It weakens before me! Together we can finish it!
No! Don't fight it at all! Listen, the Pentasod showed me how to...
Resist its illusions. It will show you anything it needs to survive. Don't be a coward, boy.
Sandra, will you listen to me? Stop attacking it!
You came here to help me.
I came here to help you fix the wound. God damn it! You're going to get everyone killed, asshole!
Those oaths really have teeth, Ted. Damn.
Nice.
Oh, shit!
So not this again. Oh, you threw me back. Oh, crap. We're back in the underwell. Oh, right back to work.
Ouch. That looked like it hurt.
It's good. It's good. Oh, I'm good. Where am I?
Smells like you just fell out of the Shrouded Realm. Alarming twist.
The Pentasod sent me here.
Whatever it's selling, I ain't buying.
Hold on, Rook. Hear me out.
No, that thing can go fuck itself. It tricked us. told us Aveum would be one big ball of paradise. Now get out of here before...
Before you eat me. I know. Just stop and listen.
Ah! The mouth on you. Somewhere along the way you forgot I ain't human, Jack. Big cantankerous rook. We go way back. The vast big gulf of hate between us is all gone. He sees me as one of the good ones. Newsflash, pissant!
You got good reason to hate me. Hate all of us. We deserve it for what we did. That's on us, though, not the Pentasod. It needs your help.
It's for you.
Jack, can you hear me? Mind link's on the fritz. This don't seem much better.
I'm kinda busy right now.
You gotta get to Glavegate, pronto. Going to the Shrouded Realm was only Sandrak's first plan to kill the Pentasod, but he had a backup. If that didn't work, he'd use the Binding Stone to pull the Pentasod into our world. He'll be weaker here.
He can do that?
Yeah, according to my scry stones, he is doing it. Right now. Worst part? Kirkin's still all in on it, telling everyone here they need to saddle up with Sandrak and join the fight.
You've got to stop her, Thaddeus. Tell her I have another way to fix this.
Sure. Like she gonna listen to me. I already tried.
Try harder. If the Pentasod dies, that's it. We're done. It's all done. I'm on my way. I'm bringing the Allori.
Lied straight to the man's face, kid. Didn't even blink.
Your glory will never know rest.
Oh, it showed you that. To what? Tug at my conscience? Oof.
No. To make sure I'd see that the only person that can save us all is you. Please, come to Glavegate.
All right. I'm kind of hoping that as like an in-game thing, you can come here and not have to deal with the Allori trying to eat you. It's kind of what I'm hoping for, at least. And I feel like that's what's going to happen eventually, but we'll see. Back to Glavegate we go.
Happy you could finally join us. Your Allori friends were a no-show.
They'll be here.
I'm done waiting. Air Commanders, prepare to join the Rasharnian assault.
Sir, you can't do this. The Pentasod isn't causing the Maladar. It's suffering from it. Sandrak and the Binding Stone
You think I don't know all of this? He's insane. He literally believes the Pentasod went berserk because it's jealous.
Then why are you joining him?
The fonts are gone. The Pentasod that made them is broken, unanchored, imploding, and all of Aveum is crumbling apart as it lashes out. Nothing else matters. Lucium isn't joining Sandrak's mad crusade, Jack. We're using it so we can cauterize the wound at the source.
What a crock of shit. Sorry for crashing in. Magni got a real blind spot for Allori. The kid says you need our help. And from what I've heard of your plan, he's right by a mile.
And just what help could you possibly give us?
Look, lady, I ain't happy to be here either. We've had a bone to pick with your people for, I don't know, a few thousand years?
We have a lot to make up for. This is how it's supposed to be. Whatever magic the Magni take from the ley lines, the Elori funnel back to where it came from. No corruption, no wound.
Yeah, well, what he's showing us squares with my research. This whole mess started once the Elori were banished.
You know what you're doing is impossible. I'm right next to you.
Pentasod is helping. We're tight.
Tell me, Jack, did you bring any other visions of perfect harmony that you saw in the Shrouded Realm that are actually relevant to the battle at hand?
The Elori can heal the wound? We can start over?
It won't happen immediately. We've corrupted so much. But it won't happen at all if we do what you're asking.
Selko, get him out of here. Zendara, get your airships ready for transport and...
No.
There we go.
I did not just hear that.
Selko, relieve the Grand Magnus of command.
Bullshit like this is why I live in a cave.
Lucium surrendered to Sandrak a month ago. Kalthus is still free. That makes me the ranking officer of the Immortals by ancient treaty.
Boom.
Look it up.
You're making a mistake you can't undo.
Take it up with Lavenry. If you help us, all the territories west of the Orenthals are yours. It's not much, but you'll have a sky. We can work out the rest from there.
You're in no position to make such an offer.
By law, we're a renegade army. She's the queen of Kelthus. Damn well do whatever she wants here.
We were gonna help regardless, but sure, we'll take bonus freedom.
Nice.
Signal the commanders that there's been a change of plans.
Please, sir. You can still help us.
You're heading into disaster, Jack. The world ends because of what you chose today.
I really hope Kirkin ends up dying at the end of this. I really want it to happen, you know? So, optional. I'm going to speak to everybody. You know, speaking to Zendara gets things moving, so we're going to speak to everybody.
Just give the word, Initiate.
Let's see.
You actually came. I'm kind of speechless.
That's, first. And you should be thanking the boys. They're the ones who voted we help you. They heard you guilt-tripping me, kept it up after you left.
Oh, come on.
Nice.
No one tells you to do anything. You can say it.
Say what?
Haircut made a good point, see? And so I'm sitting at a crossroads of conscience, see?
You know what I don't smell on you? A proper fear of me.
Should I be getting worried?
Oh, you're definitely worried around me. Heebie-jeebies all over you like lice whenever I'm close. But no fear. Magni see Elori, that's the first thing that pops up, historically. They scream, freak out, run away.
I feel like you're about to circle around and say something nice to me.
Why would I do that?
Oh, come on. You're about to say the reason you're not reading any fear off me is because deep down, we both know we're buddies, friends, pals.
I was getting to this theory I have about you and your no fear. What do you humans call your kind? Unfortunate?
Unforeseen. Also, I'm still human.
Is that so? All the Magni treat you like one?
I mean, yeah. Well, for the most part.
So, I think because you're an unforeseen, because you remember a time where you didn't have magic, you don't got the same ingrained fear of Elori as someone who's had magic their whole life. We just don't set you off the same way as we do the off-the-shelf Magni, the Dynasty Magni.
Interesting theory. Or maybe it's just because I think you're all right. Don't sell yourself short, Rook.
That's probably a pretty good point. All things considered.
Thaddeus, thanks for the backup.
Everywhere you go, you cause a ruckus. I've never seen Kirkin that angry, kid, and I've seen Kirkin angry. If the Elori weren't here, that could have gone a whole nother way.
I don't think that was any Kirkin I've ever met before. She was always determined. Sure, always decisive.
Always headstrong, twice as ruthless. Kid, I know she trained you and that you got no small affection for her, but when Kirkin sees a problem, she either wants to turn it to her favor or burn it to the ground. Nothing in between.
When she first found me, I had just exploded with magic I could barely control. She said she would have killed me if she couldn't weaponize me.
See? You met her when you met her.
So, hey, I got this weird favor to ask.
Speak up! What weird favor?
Was that necessary? Look, my friend Luna.
Gel that gut-shot me? Yeah, she's a favorite.
That one, yeah. I wanted to talk to her, but I don't know where she is. And I don't know how to do this, you know, this mind thing where I could find out.
Uh-huh.
So I was thinking, maybe, since we three share the whole thing between us, you could help me track her down somehow.
How? You and I combine our thinking real hard?
It's not gonna work if you make it sound stupid.
Jack?
Holy shit, we did.
Why does everything smell like honeysuckle and eggs?
Hey now.
Oh, great.
Whatever you want to say, Jack, you better say it now. I can't maintain this tomfuckery for long.
Luna.
What's he talking about?
Them eggs was fresh.
You're supposed to leave me out of this, Jack. I quit this fight.
I know you hate goodbyes, but Are you shitting me?
Sorry, kid. That's harder than it looks. She's gone.
All right. Save your strength. We gotta go.
So, the reason if that conversation had kept going, the reason I picked the say goodbyes mainly was going to try to guilt trip her in, but clearly that didn't work. Didn't get a chance. That's okay. We do have a few other people to talk to, and I am going to talk to them mainly because it's lore, it's interesting, and well, it's an optional objective of this mission. So,
Ambassador Damley?
Hello, Jack.
Zendara taking command of the Immortals. Will it have your support at the Northern Court?
She was instrumental in getting so many of us from the Palathon here to Glavegate. She protected us from Ashan against all hope. What do you think, Jack?
I think Lavenry might see a chance to influence the Immortals in ways they couldn't when Kirkin was around.
I won't let them find some loophole in Lucium's treaties with Kalthus. As weakened as this kingdom is, I owe it and its leader my life.
Thank you, Ambassador. I'm just...
Wary of those in power not seeing things clearly. I wonder why. But don't worry. The king is a good man when I remind him to be.
that's good.
I have to go, Ambassador.
We have a few more people to talk to. I forgot Captain Selko. But we have Hauser to talk to down here. There's the idiot kid who is completely indoctrinated. He's on the other side. Let's talk to Hauser real quick.
Your lordship.
Jack?
Let's see.
I've heard that assassins and the Order of the Oathsworn don't really get along in Kalthus.
Hexbrands are a quintessentially Lucian institution. I can't blame the Kalthusians, really. Every murder is an oath-breaking of some kind. The premise of our existence doesn't align well with their traditions.
Did that ever come up with Zendara?
No. But then she's considered a progressive here.
Oh, really?
Ah, you're referring to her inconsiderate and woeful attitudes towards the unforeseen.
Just a smidgen.
Then let me amend. Zendara's nothing if not a pragmatist. She has no problem with the utility of sanctions.
Talk to you later, Hauser.
Fair enough. She understands the need that sometimes people just need to die. And here's the kid I was talking about, the fully indoctrinated one.
Silas.
Hello, sir.
Silas, that's his name.
They don't bite, you know. The Alori?
They most certainly do, sir. And if they can smell my bloodline as well as they can your magic, I'm not long for this world.
What are you talking about?
It's not something I'm proud of, sir, especially in light of recent revelations. My family can trace its lineage all the way back to the Arjamon tribes of the Enduolo. They were famous Alori standard bearers.
I promise you, Silas, that your ancestors were not Alori.
That's not what I meant, sir. In those days, the Magni would have some of their most honored lightless carry standards and banners made of Allori. Well, I think you can guess, sir. They thought it would absorb the magic of their enemies in battle.
That's one of the worst things I have ever heard. Ever.
It was thousands of years ago, sir, but blood travels fine. It's not just the Magni that have to make amends. We lightless have our great share of it, too.
Huh, that was the most...
I better go.
Okay. That was kind of the most aware thing he has said. So I'll give him that. Let me check. Yeah, I didn't think anything was new. But if you notice, that also gives us a save. Yeah, anytime you check the forge, it gives you a save, which I think is really helpful. I actually ran into a bit of a glitch while doing some things on my own. I went to go talk to someone, and the game kind of froze on me. So I had to fully reset, do a full reset on it, which I thought was interesting. It was the first glitch I've really seen. Lord. Theory on the locus. Okay. There are 2 other people. Oh, well, actually 3, excuse me. Captain Selko.
Captain, I really appreciate the support. I know you and Kirkin go way back, so it couldn't have been easy for you.
I'm loyal to the Immortals, not Kirkin.
I get that, but still, I'm just saying.
Permission to speak freely, sir.
Say what's on your mind.
It was a whole month, sir. Sandrak's hold on magic. The Magni outside of the Order of Masks had lost their power, and none of them knew if it would ever come back. It broke some of them. It affected all of them.
What are you saying?
Kirkin was wrong, but I can't help wondering if her response to the present crisis wouldn't have been so severe if the Magni hadn't felt so helpless before.
Maybe so.
Hadn't felt so afraid.
You've got a big heart, Selko. More than most Magni deserve. I'm glad you're with us.
He really does. Oh, those are the allies that they're talking about. Okay, well, like I said, I do want, there's there's a couple more people, actually. We have her right there. That just looks dangerous.
Orphe?
Candle.
Orphe, that's her name.
What's it like, being able to see, divergent time streams?
More often than not, we really don't know if they're divergent until we get there. Sometimes enough context clues reveal that we're looking at a future that belongs elsewhere.
Like, say if I'm an Ormic sky sailor, and everyone's acting like I've always been one.
Exactly. Some are fun like that. Divergent pasts, though, they are invariably disturbing to experience.
You can see alternate pasts? How does that even work?
The wound is how. It can actually swallow up bits of history if they're not careful.
Hold up a sec. Sandrak mentioned this. I thought he was just trying to fuck with my head.
Afraid not. And sometimes the wound even regurgitates those out. Little bits of the half-eaten past. Afterwards, history has to re-knit itself as best it can. It obviously can't get all the details right, as unwhole as it's become, and anachronisms seep in and never happen.
Huh.
You'll go half mad if you look at that for too long.
Good chat, Orphe.
What in the... Was that always here? If so, I'm not going to be happy. I didn't know that was there. And our last guy, the coward. This is who I talked to that led to a game freeze, so hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Magister?
Friend!
I call him a coward, but yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, what was it like for you when your magic went away?
The worst of it was when we hid behind the walls here. I could feel my spells like they were phantom limbs, itching in my mind if I didn't think about them, bringing a headache if I did. Those ghostly shackles were hell. Some of the other Magni swore they smelled a waxy smoke that wouldn't go away until the shackles did.
What, like a candle?
When blown out, yes, exactly that. My life's work has been devoted to the spreading of magic for the privileged few. I wish I had done more for the lightless, now having been one. Even if just for that small amount of time.
And maybe it was good for you then.
All right, Belming. I should go.
All right. Anything else to look through? I think that's all of the conversations I wanted to have. Yes. Okay. Glad to see the Ilori getting along with people. Alright, let's see. I do think that this is a good spot to wrap things up. For those of you who don't really like walking around talking to people, getting like additional lore or additional story from the other people, I do apologize. But I wanted to get through it because it's very interesting to me. And honestly, I didn't really want to go right into the next thing because that seems like big end of story type stuff. So that'll have to wait for the next episode. Anyway, if you enjoyed this one, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing to stay up to date for whenever new content is posted. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.